I'm all set to go. I'm going to go ahead and get the van fired up, let it warm up for a little bit, and get back on the highway. Goodbye, snow camp. We are rolling on out of here. I'm noticing that my gauges are all froze up. I must have had a little bit of moisture in there. None of my gauges are working. They're all kind of stuck. So that's interesting. I wonder if I get the heat cranking here, things warm up, they'll loosen up. Yeah, speedometer's not working either. Temp gauge, oil pressure, volts, all froze. Ah, this is pretty though. Look at that. Totally different place than when I drove in. Wow, it's awesome. Well, as soon as the engine heated up and I got the heater going, all my gauges freed up. That's the first time I've seen that happen. This is just beautiful. All these snow-covered trees. Loving it. Oh, away we go. Back on Highway 2, heading east once again. We'll be going about 100 miles into Escanaba, Michigan. I think that's how you say it. Out on the shoreline of Lake Michigan. That sign over there, 8:53 a.m., is saying 29 degrees Fahrenheit. A little chilly. Oh, I just love seeing the snow though. Nice that it was just a light snow. Roads are still clear. I imagine in another few weeks though, it's going to really change up here. Pulling into Escanaba, Michigan, and I really don't know where I'm going. I know there's a little park right on the shoreline, so I'll probably head there, map some things out. I'm going to try to find a laundromat, and I definitely want to try to find a place that's got some good pasties, so I'll do a little research. Okay, I got a couple beef pasties to go. Let's check them out. Looked like there was two places in town, and I went with Daubers over, I think it was Grandma's or Granny's. Oh, looks like they wrap them in foil. Holy, that is a good size pasty. I know a lot of you will say I should have it with gravy, but I've tried pasties with and without gravy, and I am definitely from the no gravy school. I think they're much better without gravy. So I'm going to give it a try, see how this one is. Very good. This is a very good pasty. The dough is very nice, and it's a traditional Cornish pasty, which is beef, potato, carrot, parsnip, a little bit of onion, and I think that's about it. Some spices. Super good. I just love them. Well, right here on the lake shoreline, it is windy, and I just can't believe there's waves rolling in just like at the ocean. Far out. Okay guys, well I've had a little change of plans here. I was going to stay at a lakeshore camp And I was checking my weather app, and they're having emergency flood warnings. They're saying the lake shores are going to flood. They're talking about waves up to 10 feet, which is just insane for a lake. So I passed by this gas station here. It looks like they've got truck parking in the back. I'm going to ask them if I can just park and back in the trucks. Oh, there's a really cool little teardrop trailer here. I'm going to kind of creep around back here, see what it looks like. Alright, I feel like that's probably the best bet. I don't want to risk any getting caught in any flooding. Well, this little back lot here at the gas station worked out good overnight. It's early morning here, the rain's let up, and it was nice and quiet. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up and get rolling. Alright, let's roll on out of here. That worked out just fine. Been watching the weather pretty closely, and it looks like the next week we've got solid rain up in this area, even as I cut south. So yeah, you know, that's just part of being on the road. You hit rainy weather and just got to make the best of it. We'll continue on, see where we end up. We're heading over the Mackinaw Bridge, saying goodbye to the Upper Peninsula, hello Lower Peninsula. This is a big bridge. Like, driving on these grates on this side is a little sketchy. Makes your vehicle want to wander. Looking back over to the other side. I wish we had some clearer weather. Looks like we've got a solid week of rain ahead. I could get lucky and have a clear day. We come down the other side of the Mackinaw Bridge into the Lower Peninsula. That is one big lake, Lake Michigan. Headed to Mackinaw City. Okay, took care of all my business in town. It's tough to find a good cell signal. I needed to upload a video. It was slow going. I spent a couple hours just waiting on that. Man, look at the yellows on these trees. Wow. I'm gonna go see if I can find a camp spot out here in the woods. Sneak down this dirt road and see what we can find here. Looks like good hard packed dirt here, so if it rains some more I should be all set. Yeah, this looks pretty in here. Let's see if we can find a place to camp in here. I'll back right into this spot here. Got somebody on my tail, so I have to get out of their way. I think we'll call that a camp. Well, here we are. I think this will work for an overnight camp. A nice little spot tucked in the trees here. All these changing colors. Real nice. Well, it is time to get some dinner mixed up here. I'm going to do some chicken tikka masala. It's been a while since I've made this. I think I'll do it with some rice. So I'm getting a couple chicken breasts cooked up first. And then I'm going to get some rice going and see what else I can add to it. Okay, so for this I'm going to be using this tikka masala sauce here. It comes in a packet. It's pretty good. There's not a whole lot of preservatives in it. And I've had these before. It's good flavor. I think this is like a mild version. It actually says medium. So once I get that cubed up, I'll put the chicken back in the pan with this sauce, let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. See if I can find anything else to add, and then I'm going to get some rice going in the meantime as well. Alright, we got that chicken cubed up and put back in the pan there. Go ahead and add the sauce. Be sure to get it all out of there. Okay, kind of mix that chicken in with the sauce. I'm thinking I don't have a lot for fresh veggies, but I do have these dehydrated carrots and peas, so I think I'm going to add a little bit and let that sauce rehydrate them. So I'll sprinkle a little bit of that in, not too much. Carrots are kind of sweet and I don't want to overpower the flavor of the sauce. And I also have some peas as well. So I'll just take, not too many, just a little bit to add a little something to it. Make sure that those rehydrate. But it's going to be simmering for 10 minutes, so they should rehydrate no problem. Alright, we're going to cook up some rice in my little mini pressure cooker. Just do probably about a half cup. Let's end up making too much rice when I'm... Alright, I got that rice rinsed. I'm just going to add the water there. I've been adding a little bit of butter to my rice. It really helps it not stick to the pressure cooker. This is just ghee. And it kind of gives it a nice little bit of a rich butter flavor. Looks like those peas and carrots are hydrating. I think I'm going to slice up a little bit of green onion too to top that off with. Okay, I think it's time to serve this up. Get a little bit of rice served up here. Well, I haven't really been talking much about my travel plans because I really haven't planned much out. I am cutting through Michigan to go visit Kelly. My girlfriend Kelly, she took a job, a seasonal job, doing the sugar beet harvest here in Michigan with Michigan Sugar. She had done the North Dakota harvest a couple years prior, and she wanted to check out the scene in Michigan. So I'm going to stop by her camp and visit her there. And, you know, she'll be busy with long days of work, but she talked to the campground host, and she said it's okay if I stop by for a visit. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, I'll probably continue south through Michigan. And then we'll just be continuing on probably through Ohio into Kentucky. And then by about that time, she should be done working and can catch up with me. And then we'll start kind of planning out what we want to do for the winter. We'll probably end up in Florida for a little bit eventually, and Carolinas, and just going to kind of, you know, scout some stuff out and go from there. I'm going to take some of those green onions, just top it off. Okay, so here we are, chicken tikka masala in a van. That is smelling wonderful. We'll give it a little try here. Oh yeah, that pre-made sauce is good. Chicken was simmered in there for quite a while, so... Dang, I gotta make this more often. rice is just perfect. Those dehydrated peas and carrots got nice and hydrated and soaked up the flavor of the sauce. Not too shabby. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me on my travels here. I know I've been moving kind of fast, but once I get into some states that have some national forest, I'll be slowing down a little bit. Southern Michigan, there's not much. It's mostly all state park. So I'll probably be moving through pretty quick. And then probably the same with Ohio. There is the Wayne National Forest in kind of southern Ohio, so I may stop there. And then the Daniel Boone National Forest in Kentucky. So that's kind of on the radar. And I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Appreciate you joining me. Take care. Peace.